Good morning and welcome to WFMS. We're getting the news out to you, Franklin Middle School staff and students. Who has it better than us? That's right, nobody. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday. It is October 3rd. As it is the 3rd, that makes it an odd day. It's an odd day because the number 3 is an odd number. We want to say good morning on this wonderful Thursday, October 3rd. All right, thank you, teachers, for keeping our building and hallways safe. Each and every day. We appreciate you monitoring and watching our student movement and hallways. Just good job. Kudos. Talked about this the other day. I want to talk about it again. Just talking about how important it is to follow these bus riding expectations. Some of the buses have multiple students, so we need to make sure we're staying seated on the bus the entire time, not on our knees, not standing up. Okay, not getting up before the bus stops, but staying seated on the bus the entire time. Number 2, we're keeping our hands, feet, and comments to ourselves. You'll understand this a little bit more when you have your own driver's license, but making sure that it's a good driving environment for the driver. So keeping those hands, feet, comments to ourselves. Kind of connected to that is keeping our noise level down. If everybody's yelling and screaming, it makes it hard for the driver to focus, and his goal or her goal as bus driver is to get everybody from point A, your house, to the school, or from your school back to your house safely. So keeping your noise level down. And lastly, if there's ever any directions given by the bus driver or monitor, we need to make sure that we're following it. Students, you can receive bus referrals. It can result in being suspended from the bus, suspended from school. I also want to remind students that we have great video on those buses. So let's make sure we're following these 4 bus rider expectations. I want to talk a little bit about this, students. We're only using our earbuds, all right, and headphones with a connecting cord. All right, those earbuds or headphones should never, ever be worn in the hallways. We're taking them off so we can listen to instructions. All right, they're for class use only. Earbuds and headphones that connect via Bluetooth are never allowed. So if you do wear them on the bus, you're putting them up before you come into the building. Thank you for your help with this. This is exciting. We've got our after-school tutoring plan, and it's going to start tomorrow. All right, tutoring is going to start, today after school, After-school help is available on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the library. Space is limited. What you're going to do is you're going to sign in before 2:40. All right, you're bringing schoolwork or homework to work on. There will be a light snack provided. And students, if you normally ride the bus to school, you may take the activity bus home. Please be sure to know your home address so staff can help you make sure which bus to take home. And I'll bring one more thing to attention here. We don't go out to the buses and then come into tutoring. So the important piece is signing in before 2:40. So tutoring will happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays in our library. Hey, do you have something you want to share about our amazing teaching staff? We have an amazing teaching staff here at Franklin Middle School. If you want to share something, come to Mrs. Durr's room during AP and fill out a shout out sheet and show teachers some love. Let them know. Love it. This brought a great smile to my face. We want to give a shout out to our amazing custodial staff. They help us when lockers get stuck. They make sure our building and grounds look great, and they help us get things moved to where they need be. Thank you to Mr. Kitchen, Mr. Drone, Mr. Terrell, and Mr. Holder. Thank you guys. Mean the world to us and helping our building run smoothly. Good job. All right, open gym information. This would be something you'd want to put in your planner, 7th and 8th grade boys, if you're interested in boys basketball. There's going to be some open gyms next week, Wednesday, October 9th from 5 to 7. There will be open gym for 8th grade boys, Thursday, October 10th from 5 to 7. And there'll be open gym for 7th and 8th grade boys, Wednesday, October 16th from 5 to 7. 7th and 8th grade boys basketball tryouts will be Monday, October 21st, right after school, 2:30 to 5. And there will be a second day of tryouts if needed on Thursday, October 24th, 2:30 to 4. There is your information about 7th and 8th grade boys basketball tryouts. Hey, this little reminder to make sure we are charging up our laptops, but the tip here is sometimes you think your laptop's dead and it's broken and it won't power up. It's because it's being all the way drained. So this is totally preventable. Be sure to connect to your charger before it gets this low. And a good rule of thumb is just to plug that laptop in each and every night before you come to school. And make sure you're bringing your charger to school. All right, so this tonight at 6 o'clock in the library, there's going to be a meeting on Washington, D.C., New York City trip. That's going to take place in June of 2025. So after we get out of school, Miss Jones and Mr. Brown will be the trip advisors, okay? And they're having a meeting tonight in the library from 6 to 7 to answer any questions that you may have. Your attendance is so very important. Being here every day is so very important. Being here on time, so very important. When you're not here, we miss you, all right? And we know there's going to be times where you miss school, and those happen, but those absences do add up, all right? So make sure you're here every day. The best ability is availability. We're going to be finishing up SABRE survey this week. All right, teachers, you have the list of students, right? And they have your usernames, and then everybody uses the password happy. All students will complete the SABRE survey. It takes about 5 to 8 minutes. Students, we want 5 to 10 minutes. Students, we want to make sure you take it a couple times each year. So it should be pretty familiar. We want you to take your time when you're taking the SABRE survey. 6th graders, we're going to have some web leaders that can give you some homework help, whether it's math, science, lit, and more. The tutors can work with you during AP on Mondays and Tuesdays. Have your teacher call room 108 to set up for a tutor. Love it. And any student that's interested in these hot new FMS, Benjamin Franklin approved, Benjamin Franklin promoted shirts, love the graphic. Those money and order forms are going to due back to Mr. Borders by Friday, October 4th. Believe in, buy in, lock in, all in. Get yourself one of these wonderful t-shirts. Little information to share about a fall festival out at Lincoln Memorial Gardens. It'll take place October 12th and 13th. The admission is $8 for that. Little information about a Halloween simulated trick-or-treating, kind of like a Safe Out of Time Talk speech clinic. All right, and that'll take place from 5 to 6 on October 24th. We've got Falcon Show Choir rehearsals today after school. All right, from 2:30 to 4. Falcon Show Choir, October 8th. All right, October 3rd, and then next week, Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. And this week in Falcon activities, it looks like we've got girls basketball at Jacksonville, so out of town game. And we've got a cross country meet at Lincoln Park at 3:30. And Saturday, we've got 6th grade girls basketball, and we got 6th grade boys basketball kicking off. Exciting times. All right, and what's for lunch, you might ask? We've got Galaxy cheese pizza, turkey and noodles with garlic Texas toast, steamed broccoli. Kudos to the kitchen. We've got back weeks of 2 great choices. All right, we always have sandwiches and wraps. We need to make sure you're grabbing that milk and your fruit or veggie. And let's make sure we're using our manners in our cafeteria. A couple of important dates. October 14th is no school. We've got Indigenous People / Columbus Day. October 16th is picture retakes. We've got some other dates, and I actually have a new date that will come up real quick. We've got our bowling night. Stay tuned. October 13th, bowling night. We'll get that information out to you soon. On to the welcoming ritual. We can only use one ink color ever again. What color will it be? Give me blue. That's what I'm good with. That's what I like. The color will be blue. You might have a different opinion. What color will your one ink color ever be? All right. On to the weather. It is just fine and dandy, my opinion. We've got low 80s here in the early parts of October. Sun's out, mostly sun, mostly warm. I like it. Not quite fall weather yet. On to the birthdays. Happy birthday, Ada. All right. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Are we ready for a successful day? Great attitude. Dress code, so we're not sent out of class. Coming to school prepared. Supplies, books, notes, classwork, Chromebook charger. And last but not least, do we have our completed assignments? Okay. Are we clicking submit? Are we handing them in? If we do those things consistently, we will be college and career ready. Franklin Middle School staff and students, we want everybody to have a great day. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, respond, relate. It's our focus.